See you, TMG.
In terms of you talking there about you talked about those three fighters there, they're probably the biggest names in the sport outside of Canelo. What do you think about Shakur versus Haney fight? The possibility of that, or do you think Haney has to fight Lomachenko before that?
Shakur Haney fight. I think they need to let that marinate a bit. It's a bit premature. Let Shakur fight some other guys. Let him get a belt. I think Haney's struggling at the weight, so Haney should go up. If he wants to fight anybody right now, I'd say more fight Tank first. Okay. But I think he's gonna go up after this. Obviously, because it's a good segue. Because obviously, I rewatched the Lomachenko Haney fight closely. Controversial decision according to many. For me, not so much. It's definitely not a robbery. Definitely not at all. For me, I had it 7-5 to Haney just. But it could have been a draw, and it could easily have been 7-5 to Loma. There was a lot of swing rounds. There was at least 3-4 swing rounds that I had. You could have had one round 10-10. So that number third round, I need to watch it back again. There's another 2 other swing rounds which I gave Haney the slight adjustment. For me, because it depends what you value, because I value body shots. So for me, body shots, head shots, they're the same at the end of the day. Clean shots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You attack the body and the head will fall. He done well to hit Loma to that body so much. That's testament to Loma's conditioning, because he didn't really tire that like that. Maybe those body shots is what helped Haney in the last round, the 12th round, to win the fight. Because the last round, Loma didn't go for...
He didn't go for it.
Didn't go for it. And that's what essentially lost in the fight. Because if he went for it, it would have been at least a draw. And that's what lost in the fight. He didn't go for it. And Haney did. Because Loma had a good 10 and he had a really strong 11. His 11th round was the most decisive. He was hitting Haney clean with a lot of shots.
When Loma went around, it was more decisive than when Haney went around. That's what it was. That's what I would say. And we watching it. What I was taking from the skill of both fighters. Haney is a good fighter. You can't take it away from him. He's younger. He's a bit more athletic, and I think his youth actually came through against Lomachenko. Lomachenko starts really slow. And it to his disadvantage, because at the end of the day, the early rounds still count to the score, and that's what actually hurt Loma. But Loma's an extremely smart fighter. He gave Haney so many different looks. He gives feints, tricks. As a fighter, technically, I think is, from what I watch, if you didn't watch it slow, I wasn't even watching clips slow down. Some of the things and some of the looks he gives you, it's just intelligent. It's smart. It gives you one look and it takes that look away. But Haney, he fought well. He was well prepared. He fought a good fight and came with a good plan, and that's what it is. Ultimately won it.
He did. Good point. The 11th round was the most decisive, and some of the rounds that Loma won, maybe arguably more decisive. The fans kind of made it more difficult, because every time Loma hit or appeared to hit Haney, they were screaming. That made sway the judges' decisions, and so and obviously body punches are hard to view than headshots, but Haney kind of did that on himself. When he pushed him, Loma in the weigh-ins, he definitely got all the fans on Loma's side if they weren't already, so it made it worse for himself. But it was a tactical fight, a bit dirty at times. There's one time that Loma wrestled him to the ground. When Haney got underneath him, he was using his experience and IQ and ring craft to put his weight on Haney's head, back of his head. There's back of the head shots from Haney. A rematch could happen. A rematch is due. There was a good clip I saw, picture I saw on Instagram, when they said Floyd Mayweather, all these close fights, Madonna and Castillo, all these close rematches or close fights, he fought them straight away. He didn't wait. So that's something that he needs to consider, because this is, like I said, I could have had it 7-5, 6-6, 7-6. You could even have it 8-4 either way, to be fair. That's just why
I think it's, even in a rematch, I think Haney would win. Because I think Haney would have seen it, would have downloaded all that data from the 12 round, and I don't think it helps Loma in any way, because Loma is old. It's getting old.
He wants to become a proper undisputed. He wants to get the belts. One last hurrah. After this, if he doesn't fight Haney, who's gonna fight? Maybe he's gonna be a gatekeeper for Shakur. And then these guys are really young. Like really. He's the last of his generation. There's no one really around his age that should be fighting.
He's fought in there. He's done all the.
What's he gonna do? Get unless he wants to get a big paid against Tank. I don't think. I think now he's not ready for. I think Tank is ready for him. For the likes of Loma.
I don't see. The only way I see Tank winning is by knockout against Loma.
And he can knock him out.
And he can, but would Loma let him hit him clean?
Yeah.
You think you'll let him hit him clean?
I think he hit him clean a couple of times. And Tank sets traps. Tank's, I've told you, Tank's a much better boxer than people give him credit for.
But I think Loma's feints and movement will be a lot for him.
Yeah, Loma will hit him cleaner probably than, or just as clean as he hit Haney, probably even more. But
I don't think his defense is that good.
It's improved. It was pretty decent against Ryan Garcia. I mean, Haney's defense ain't that great, but what Haney does do, he fights on the outside, so it makes it harder for. He's like his offense is his defense. It makes it hard for you to reach him. But I mean, the only one that has elite defense out of those guys is Shakur, and Loma's defense is pretty decent. But but see the way, but TFU is probably a better. When he's on, he's probably a better pure boxer than Tank. But Tank's power.
I don't know who knows where T's head is.
But Tank's power.
He vacated the belt.
Inferior level power. It's like this blind power the highest.
Well, you know what happened? When the power wanes, he's in big trouble.
I say power's the last thing to go. Look at George Foreman.
Power stays.
George Foreman was a world champion in the 60s and 70s, or 70s, and then he came back in the early 90s, got a belt. Like, power's the last thing to go. So for him, he's a speaker. He has speed as well. And that's what I said in the Ryan Garcia fight, which you had a bet on, don't you forget. You know what I mean? Flipping, what's it called? People thought Ryan Garcia was faster than Tank. He wasn't. Well, even if he was, but he didn't appear that way because Tank's time was
after he got hit in round 2, that was Garcia kind of mentally was hurt.
Yeah, because Garcia he played a stupid fight. It was dumb. Tank said it in the press conference. All you do is throw a left hook. The guy threw 3 straight left hooks in a row, 3 left hooks in a row. Tank ducked the last one and gave him a counter. Tank's a very good counter puncher.
And if that's what Garcia was giving you, the other fighters in the division give you different looks.
Of course. Like even the fight he fought before against the other guy, Hector Garcia gave him different looks, like, you know what I mean? But he just wasn't as like physically talented as Ryan and probably some of the other boxers. Other boxers give Tank different looks. Other boxers could be winning the fight. Like probably, we'd say get to 10th round could be 8-2 or 7-3. But like Tank gets you hurt. And now Tank goes to the body as well, and Tank's good enough. Like, Tank's not like a Wilder where he's just looking up for one punch the whole night. Like Tank is skilled, he sets traps. He knows what he's doing. Like he'll give up rounds to land that one punch. But he does it in a skillful way. Which is a difference to him and the likes of like Wilder's. That Tank's not really swinging for the fences. It's really for wild punches, which is a great distinction that needs to be made. But yeah, just finish from boxing. Teofimo, I don't trust it. I don't believe he's retired, but
he's lost it. He's
vacated his belt. But what he's done, I mean, he has to throw his hand in the ring because when he's at his best day, he can compete with all of them.
Well, he just Taylor shadow ever since in the Cattle fight should have never won that. Going forward into this fight, I didn't know what to expect because I was like, he's coming back from the Cattle fight. I thought that might be a one-off.
Yeah. And
then I thought Teofimo's head was just not in the right place. And because the way he was talking about like dying in the ring and all of those, I was like, what's going on here? But he fought an exceptional fight. He's fought a very good fight. It tells me something is that Kambosos must be an elite fighter then. Because guys didn't really take Kambosos seriously in that fight when he beat TFO. Or do you think Teofimo was off?
Teofimo was off. He probably overlooked him. I mean, apparently the doctors have come out and said he shouldn't have been fighting that day. Obviously excuses, but reasons, who knows. But I feel the way Haney outclassed Teofimo. I know the outclass Kambosos. I feel that really showed
that he might not be.
He's on a level below. Yeah. You know what I mean? Maybe he can get another belt when all these guys vacate.
Or undisputed, dog.
Yeah, he done well. Maybe he can get a belt again when these guys go up, or if he goes up, fight someone that's not as great. But
it was just a lucky day.
I think that was his best day. That's one of Tio's worst day. Even Tio against the Spanish guy before,
Oh, he had a
Sandro
terrible
Martin.
fight.
He had a terrible fight. So what
People said that he should have won.
Potentially, yeah. One thing I would say about Tio is it's a trait and an ability, mental ability that he shares with Mayweather. Those guys are exceptional at fighting under chaos and adversity, like outside the ring. Whoever's going outside the ring, when it comes to the ring, they can, tunnel vision, they can go there and execute.
Because that was mad what he was saying, but I don't know how he beat Just. From a mental capacity, there's no way he should have beaten Just Taylor. But maybe Just Taylor's at a lower place because he knew he didn't beat Jack Cattle.
Yeah, but Tio's coming from the same thing for Sandro Martin, so you know what I mean. But that execution, shout out to Teddy Alice for I watched that today for bringing that to my attention. It's a really good point. Like, under chaos, under adversity, those boys can execute no matter what the scenario, no matter what the situation. And so it got tipped out after those guys there.
It was quicker than it was exceptional, man. An exceptional fight. Just Taylor's now you can tell why he didn't fight Crawford. Now.
I mean, he was trying to, but he was never good enough. And Teddy Alice said that him and AJ are both overrated, and he's looking right.
Saying that UK fighters are overrated again.
He's been saying that for a while. I mean,
what's the one that O'Hara Davis has been trying to fight? Who's he trying to fight? Because
I heard that.
Is he trying to fight? I know it's the mandatory for someone, and guys are trying. How many British world champions are there?
He's not a champion, but he's trying to fight someone, and he's a welterweight, I believe.
He's talking about trying to get the belt. Guys are not trying to give him a chance. But British fighters, man, they have poor. Like, did you watch a Cody?
Yeah.
It was shocking. That was shocking. I hope is there a rematch?
I haven't watched it yet, but I mean,
what I was saying was shocking.
He wants to fight Romero. That'll be a good fight for him.
Oh, he wants the belt, man. Rolly Romero.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got the belt. He was awful in that fight as well. Just to tell you, and the fights have not been stopped.
There you go.
Rolly Romero, man. He's a name though. He talks.
Yeah, he talks, and obviously the tank fights hard, so. Well, yeah.
Tank knocked him through the ropes.
Harry Davis stopped Lewis Ritson. He's on a good winning streak. He lost to Jack Carroll. Oh, so he lost to Jack Carroll. Okay, makes sense.
That guy was a good fighter.
And he lost to Just Taylor. So he lost to Just Taylor and Jack Carroll.
Which are like world level fighters.
Yeah. So maybe he can get a belt.
He can beat Bowley.
Essentially, yeah. Go watch out for his power. But yeah.
Bowley got power.
Yeah, even Tank said he's the hardest hitter. That's why Tank was even more cautious when he approached him.
Alright, Bowley just looks like he's joking. Wait, why did Tank knock him through the ropes like that though?
Because Bowley doesn't have skill and Tank set him up.
Set him up to right through the ropes. So. Bowley Romero, man. Anyway, man, let's move on.